Hey guys, what's going on? This is NXT episode 3. This could be part 1. I might be able to finish this all in one episode. Anyway, we start off the night with Magnus versus Matt Hardy, with Jeff Hardy in Matt Hardy's corner. Here we go. We are apparently coming from Canada. And there's Magnus. As his shorts say, victory. He might get the victory, he may not be able to. We will find out later on. I personally am a pretty big fan of Magnus, but then again, it could always come down to this man as soon as he decides to come out. And there he is. And I've been a fan of him and his brother for, well, ever since they've been in those TLC matches with Edge and Christian and the Dudley Boys. I've been a fan of them for a really, really long time. So, who knows? Matt Hardy could win, or Magnus could win. And then we have the mad Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's very, very mad. And we got Magnus just going off on Matt Hardy, but Matt Hardy reversed the dropkick, but Magnus grabbed him. And Matt Hardy with a belly-to-belly suplex. Matt Hardy pushing Magnus into the turnbuckle, and Matt Hardy grabbed the ref for some reason. And there goes Magnus outside of the ring, and Matt Hardy just flew right over Jeff to hit Magnus with a crossbody, and Magnus throws him back into the ring, and Magnus grabbed him from behind and back suplex to Matt Hardy, and Magnus got him in a headlock, and he just tosses him to the ground, and another back suplex. For a good amount of this time, Matt Hardy hasn't been doing so well. Magnus has been just dominating. And we got Magnus beating Matt Hardy up. Matt Hardy just hit him with a clothesline. And 2 elbows to the face by Magnus. And a bulldog from Magnus onto Matt Hardy. Jeff Hardy's just standing out there watching his brother get destroyed in this match. And Matt Hardy pushes Magnus to the ropes and shoulder blocked into the turnbuckle. Oh. And bulldog. Matt Hardy with a bulldog to Magnus. And Magnus throws him. But Matt Hardy reversed it. He's going for a neck breaker. And he pushes him to the rope in the corner. And Magnus with a clothesline. And he just flips him onto the ground. pushes him to the ropes, and just power slammed him to the mat. And Matt Hardy's going up, and it's a leg drop. Matt Hardy hit him with a leg drop and a 1, which is a 1 count. And Magnus throws him over the top rope and throws him back in the ring with the hip toss, and then just hits him with a leg, and now an elbow drop. And Matt Hardy reversed it. Elbow to the back of the head and clothesline. And looked like he was gonna go for an elbow drop. And Magnus is dazed, and Matt Hardy with a... Oh, he missed. But Magnus reversed it with a clothesline. And Matt Hardy just flips Magnus onto the ground, working on the leg. Is Matt Hardy. And Matt Hardy with a clothesline. And Magnus is back up, but hip toss. Hip toss to Matt Hardy. And then Magnus picks him up. Oh, I think it's a stalling suplex. He just hit him with a stalling suplex. And going for the pin. 1, 2. And Magnus is just throwing him on to the ropes. Oh no. Oh no. And Magnus just throws him on to the ground outside of the ring. And Bulldog. Matt Hardy hit him with a Bulldog, and we got the side effect from Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy just taunting in the ring. We're up to 3, but Magnus is back up. Magnus got his arm, throws him onto the... Oh, he just threw him over... Oh no, don't do this. And it's a DDT right on to the side of the ring. And Magnus just drop kicked his head. And Magnus is pulling him. And a 1, 2, 3. This match should be over. But just it looks like Jeff Hardy was thrown out. And oh my god, he missed. He missed with that. And he's going for it again. Drop kick to the head. And it's a 1, 2, 3. And Magnus is your winner. And personally, my money was on Matt Hardy when he DDT'd him right on to the end of the mat. Right here, folks. This is when I thought Matt Hardy would have got the win. But he missed with that leg drop, it looked like. And then Magnus drop kicked his head for a second time. And then Matt Hardy was pinned. So, that is the end of this first match. And let's see. Forgot what the next match is. I think it might be the Hardcore Championship match between Edge versus Seth Rollins. But let's find out right now. And we are back. And I was correct. We have Edge, the Hardcore Champion, putting his Hardcore title on the line like he does every single show except for on the pay-per-views. He's putting his title on the line against Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins has a chance to beat an all-time great, Edge. And speaking of Seth Rollins, we're gonna try to find him in the crowd, everyone. And there he is. And like Justin Roberts just said, he is one half of the tag team champions, and he has a chance to get another title as well. Let's see if he will. And like it says up here, it's for the WWE Hardcore Championship. And there's The Undertaker. And the match is on now. And, oh my god, he just hit him with a neck breaker. Remember, this is an Extreme Rules match. So, let's see how long this match will go on until it gets hardcore. And this, my money, personally, is on Edge. Because Edge is just a great superstar. But then again, Seth Rollins, he is a pretty dominant competitor in his own rights. Now, I'm gonna try and name all the matches we have later on tonight. I cannot think, I don't know what the next match is, but I know that we will have Chris Jericho, the NXT champion, the guy that was helped by his rival Triple H to retain the NXT championship at Royal Rumble. He will be tagging with his either new best friend or still rival Triple H against Kofi Kingston and Andre the Giant. I personally think it's going to be a very interesting match. And if Kofi Kingston and Andre defeat Triple H and Chris Jericho, they will both get a spot in the Elimination Chamber match for the NXT Championship. Now, I'm not sure if this match will be the next match or not. It could be the fourth match of the night. We are right now in the second. There is a number one contender steel cage match between Ted DiBiase Jr. versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Whoever wins will be another competitor in the Elimination Chamber match. But there is one other match that I just memorized. The winner of my Royal Rumble match, Drew McIntyre, will go one-on-one with Chris Sabin. And just in case Drew needs help, we have Heath Slater in Drew McIntyre's corner. Now, Drew McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble was very surprising to most of the superstars in the back. But he was the winner. Personally, I thought it was going to be me. Zacko Wacko. My character, I thought, was going to win for sure, but he obviously did not. Now, like I said before, this is an Extreme Rules match, and that's why there's tables, ladders. I think I saw a chair, and now we have a kendo stick as well. Kendo stick just hit Edge's skull. And many different kendo stick shots, and then Edge reverses into a DDT, a running DDT, and punch, two punches and one kick, and he just hits him on the chest with his forearm, and Seth Rollins is going for, I couldn't really see that, but it looked like a brain buster, and now he's going for, it looked like attitude adjustment into a RKO thing. Sorry, I'm not the greatest with naming these moves. And he's dizzy, and execution onto the kendo stick, and now Seth Rollins is bleeding. And he's back into the ring. And Edge throws him to the ground. And just hits his head on to the mat. Edge is very frustrated, it seems. And he's back up. And another one of his signatures or finishers. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. And we have a new champion. Seth Rollins is the winner of this match. And personally, I thought Edge was going to win. He just hit the execution, but that wasn't enough. That just wasn't enough to finish off Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins, after getting thrown back into the ring, he reversed Edge when he was on Edge's shoulders, and then he hit his finisher 1, 2, and 3. So we have Seth Rollins winning this match. And let's see how well he's going to do as the new hardcore champion. Now, the next match could be Drew McIntyre versus Chris Sabin, or we could have the number one contender steel cage match between Ted DiBiase Jr. and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Who knows? We will be right back. And we have the number one contender steel cage match coming up. Ted DiBiase Jr. versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Now, these two were just random picks by Ted DiBiase Sr. And I think this is going to be an amazing match. We have Ted DiBiase Jr. versus a legend named Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And I cannot wait for this match. There's AJ looking as crazy as she always does. And Ted DiBiase starts off the match with a shoulder block, and now he throws him to the corner, and Ted DiBiase catches the kick and throws him onto the ground and hits his leg. And just throws him over his shoulder and throws him to the corner once more, and he throws him right into there, and Bulldog. And Ted DiBiase wasn't looking. We had a belly-to-back suplex, and then, oh, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is still in this, but Ted DiBiase stops the momentum for the short second Ricky the Dragon Steamboat had, and a back suplex. An elbow to the face, and throws him over his shoulder once more, and a punch to the gut. Who is going to make it to the Elimination Chamber in the NXT Elimination Chamber match? Ted DiBiase's going up top, and a punch to the face. And then nope, he doesn't throw up to that corner, and he just hits him with a neck breaker. My God, this is a fast-paced match. And he throws him over his shoulder and picks him back up. And Ricky the Steamboat reverses it and just hurts his arm. And Ricky's going up, but is pulled back down by Dibiase. And Dibiase with a neck breaker. And Ted DiBiase just taunting Ricky Steamboat. And Bulldog. And what is DiBiase going for? His dad's move. There's one. There's two. 3 punches to the face. That was impressive. And he's going for the Dream Street. My God. And he's going up. He could win the match. He could escape. And it looks like he is. Steamboat is just standing there. Come on, Steamboat, you could have got him. But you decided not to. And Ted DiBiase is gonna make it to the Elimination Chamber. That was a very fast match and a very fast-paced match, but it basically just finished with the Dream Street there, and then Ted DiBiase just got out of the ring as fast as he could when that happened. And Ted DiBiase is your winner. And our next match will definitely be Chris Sabin going one-on-one with the Royal Rumble winner, Drew McIntyre. So, let's go on to that match as soon as these guys stop acting so hurt. Okay, let's go on to the next match. And here we go. It's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Chris Sabin. This is the 4th match of the night, and I believe that Drew McIntyre is going to win this match because Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble, and I believe in Drew McIntyre. I think this is Drew McIntyre and the Drew McIntyre era. Forget Chris Sabin. He is not going to win this match. And here's Chris Sabin. Man, he is just ready for this match, I hope. Otherwise, he might not be able to survive against Drew McIntyre. But there's always a slight chance of Drew McIntyre losing. But it's very unlikely. There's Chris Sabin. I just think he's a cocky son of a gun. And it's pretty costly to be that cocky. And here we go. Drew McIntyre is entering this match. And he's clapping. He's clapping again and again and again. I think 3MB is just gonna be 3MB's year this year. We already have Drew McIntyre winning the Royal Rumble. And we had Heath Slater on the first week when I couldn't record. He actually beat Jack Swagger. He beat Jack Swagger. It was very impressive, folks. And now we got Alberto Del Rio. And let's get on to the match. And he throws him to the corner. And just clotheslining him, like small clotheslines, into those turnbuckles. And he throws him, and he just hit him with a backbreaker type move. And he throws him to the next corner and clothesline. And, oh, he reversed it, and he just hit him with a German suplex. Drew McIntyre hit Chris Sabin with a German suplex. And Chris Sabin's going... he just hit him with a Hurricane Rana. And Chris Sabin just uppercutted McIntyre, but McIntyre just flips him over his shoulder, and he does a belly-to-belly suplex. And Drew McIntyre's taunting him, and he hits him with an failed enziguri. And throws him to the ropes, but Drew McIntyre will not allow him to hit a move. And then Chris Sabin caught his foot, but oh my god, this is just another one of those reversal matches. And Chris Sabin just elbowed Drew McIntyre in the face. Come on, Drew McIntyre. And another belly-to-belly suplex, yes. And Drew McIntyre did this taunt earlier, but once again, it didn't work for him. And he just heel kicked him. And big boot. And job buster type move. And Drew McIntyre was going for the ref for some reason. I don't know. And Chris Sabin, is he going for the Hurricane Rana again? Yes, and he connects. I think it could still go down either way. Drew McIntyre could win, or he can lose. It won't matter. He still has the shot at the main event at WrestleMania to be in it. And Drew McIntyre said he will not decide what person he wants to go against until that time happens, and he's going for the cover. Just a 1 count. Otherwise, oh my god, he just hit him in the knee. He just, and backbreaker, and just beating his head, like he's just destroying him again. And then Sabin throws up to the corner. He catches the big boot though. And Drew McIntyre, knee to the head. And he's taunting. And he's going for a snapshot type maneuver. And he's going for the double arm DDT. He just went for the double armed DDT. The future shock. He better go for the pin. 1. Just a 1 count. Oh my god. He kicked out. And he hits him with a reversal. And he's going for it. Sabin went for it. And kicked out at 2. And Sabin just got German suplexed again. And Drew McIntyre just hit him. And he went for a leg drop. He hit it. And 1, 2. Oh my god. Almost 3. And Sabin just, he could have got that pin right there. But it was over. And Drew McIntyre just lost his manager, Heath Slater. Heath Slater is out of the match because he's been thrown out by the referee. And another one of Drew McIntyre's signature moves. And the future shock. He's going for the future shock once more. My god. He just hit him with the future shock and a 1, 2, 3. And Drew McIntyre, your Royal Rumble winner, has won once again. Now, we are going on to the main event. We have Chris Jericho and his new formed ally, Triple H, going one-on-one with Kofi Kingston and Andre the Giant. And if Kofi Kingston and Andre the Giant beat Chris Jericho and Triple H, they get a shot. But if the other... What is this? Apparently Jinder Mahal is not accepting Drew McIntyre and 3MB anymore. What just happened? Who knows, folks? But we're going on to the main event. Sorry about this, guys. Something happened, and we didn't get to see Chris Jericho's entrance, but we get to see the man that helped Chris Jericho retain his NXT championship, Triple H, enter. And here comes their first opponent, Kofi Kingston. Clap, clap, clap. Jump, clap. And Kofi Kingston says he can fly, and I believe him. But he's joining with this big giant. And there's Batista, mad as ever. Now, if Chris Jericho and Triple H win, Triple H is going to be in the Elimination Chamber match. And Chris Jericho suplex Kofi Kingston. And throws him back to the ring and does another suplex. And jawbuster. And just, did you guys hear that? That was a loud slap to the chest. And knee to the gut. Kick to the back. And Chris Jericho's back up. Kofi Kingston just arm dragged him. Yeah, that's right, he arm dragged him. Now, Triple H is in the match. And Triple H with a belly-to-belly suplex. But the only way for Triple H to be in the Elimination Chamber match is if he pins one of the two men. And this is a smart plan to keep Kofi Kingston in the ring and leave Andre out there. Because if Andre gets into this match, oh my god, never mind. Whatever I was gonna say, never mind, because Andre's in the match. And DDT. Oh my god. And he throws him to the corner. But Andre reverses. Like I said, folks, this was a bad idea to let Andre just get into the match, because Andre is a giant compared to all these other wrestlers in the match. And he could dominate a lot more than the others can. And Andre, this wouldn't be a good idea to tag in your already weakened partner, and they throw him into the turnbuckle. And Kofi Kingston just hit Jericho. And Triple H just hit him with his arm onto his knee. And he keeps on working on the legs of Kofi Kingston, which is probably a good idea, considering that Kofi Kingston is a high flyer, and without the legs, he's going to be wounded. But Andre wants back into the match. And what's happening? Kofi Kingston, he's going against Andre for no apparent reason. Why is he doing this? Kofi Kingston apparently doesn't want to be in the Elimination Chamber. But Andre does. Andre wants to be in the match so bad. And Triple H is just using one of his big main taunts, and Andre just throws him. Triple H is back up though, and he punches Andre. And he went for a clothesline, but he got taken down by Andre the Giant. Andre, he got him up for a atomic drop, and he's just stepping on his gut and drops back down. And Andre just sits on his arm or something, and Triple H kicks out at one. And Andre picks him up and slams him down. And Andre just put his huge foot on Triple H's face, and Triple H is way up there and is dropped down. And another big boot to the face. And Andre just won? Kofi Kingston and Andre are in the main event. Man, Andre got turned on by, turned against by Kofi Kingston, but he still won. And Jericho's mad at Triple H. And apparently Jericho is done with Triple H within the short amount of time. Okay, that's the end of NXT, folks. So, see you later on SmackDown.